In round 1, the players voted for captain in the Ascendance staple, Game On. After the revote settled the tie, Erica, Hot Girl Chris, and Kennedy found themselves safe as the first captains of Season 2 and guaranteed to not be first boot. The teams were split and found out they would be challenged to escape from the pool house in the Breakout Challenge, sponsored by Party Locker Games. While the red team struggled to find all the clues, the other two teams successfully escaped. But the blue team was the first to catch their flight to safety. The winning team and safe captains learned they won a reward, and they would be going to Breakout Games for an escape room at the end of the night, while someone on the two losing teams would be heading out the door. Both teams promised each other they would stick together in the vote, and the red team questionably named their alliance after a member of production that was not me. Every name on the red team seemed to be coming out during strategy, and despite their poor skills in alliance naming, the red team set their sights on one name from the green team, and that name was Ryan. The green team broke out of their deal to keep each other safe and turned on their own, sending Ryan packing as the first person voted out of Ascendance Live Season 2. What twists and turns will Season 2 bring? Who will crack under the pressure and who will thrive? And who will still be in the game at the end of the day when the reward winners travel to Breakout escape rooms? 17 players are just getting started this season. Who will be eliminated this round?
So Ryan's gone and everything is real now. We have officially voted the first person out of the game. It's a crazy, crazy feeling.
Well, that didn't last too long. The first member of the Florists is out, so we're crashing and burning.
Welcome to your second Captain's Challenge. This challenge is called Time to Shine, and here's how it works. You will be racing to beat the other challengers by completing this Ascendance-themed Jigsaw puzzle. If that doesn't sound daunting enough, you will be doing so under severe time pressure. Across the room is a timer which is set to 30 seconds. Before the timer hits 0, run over and reset it, and then you could continue working on your puzzle. If that timer ever hits 0, you will be eliminated from this challenge. The two challengers who complete this puzzle the fastest will win this Captain's Challenge.
The challenge is a jigsaw puzzle. I love jigsaw puzzles. I think I can do well on this. However, there's a time element involved. I only have 30 seconds in order to complete this puzzle unless I reset the timer and then I can have another 30 seconds. However, if I don't reset the timer within that 30 seconds, game is over and I lost.
I'm not winning this. No. But I'm gonna complete this goddamn puzzle. I'm not leaving this room until this thing's completed.
Oh, I hate this already. Oh, absolutely not. This is a different form of hell. Okay. You can do it in a second. Wow. I'm not your piece. That's what it was intended. As many bench pieces as possible. Solve it as I would an actual puzzle, except I don't know jack shit about the puzzle.
Here we go once again. I was on the line and almost went home in round 1, and now it's round 2. Let's do this.
I'm putting this puzzle together. I am counting. I hit the timer. 25, 24, 23. I start at 25 knowing that I have a 5-second buffer every time I run back over, so my time will never expire. I don't want to time out on this. Done. Oh my god. I had it all moved over. I had the whole board shift over. Like all these pieces were shifted over. Oh, I was like, we're missing a piece. No, you fucking put it together wrong.
I feel very confident going into this. Like, how hard can a timer puzzle be? I look down confused because what is this puzzle of? 5 minutes into it, I look down. The picture of the puzzle is right there. Are you kidding me?
No, it's not. This is probably that. This is probably there. Don't rush it.
No matter what this captain's comp is, I think I'm gonna have to throw it because I don't want to be captain twice in a row this early on. Oh my, a puzzle, what? Some pieces are upside, oh my god. This looks fun now. Wait, this looks kind of fun. Wait, maybe I'm doing this. No, this is stressful. This is silly. I don't want to be captain twice in a row. This is okay.
Alright, I'm sorry, but the timer did go off.
Okay, cool.
I'm turning these pieces over, I'm looking at the puzzle. It's an all white puzzle with just a few black letters that say the logo's name. It's gonna be a challenging puzzle. I'm trying to do the borders, but I'm also trying to pay attention to the time, and honestly, it's not going very well.
literally doesn't put 2 and 2 together and sees that the puzzle picture is right here, and I'm trying to put the puzzle pieces backwards from behind, then time runs out.
Okay, good. Now I'm gonna be able to. This square is barely any. Smart to start with these letters, because you're not doing these outside, that wasn't gonna work.
I'm a Jigsaw King, and I am super thrilled to see this as the challenge. I'm pretty sure my pace has been going very well. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be in the top of this competition.
I unfortunately timed out during the jigsaw puzzle. I was running back and forth like the Flash, and puzzles are really not my thing, so unfortunately I did not result victorious from the jigsaw puzzle.
Piece. This one's I've asked how long, but I think it's nope, it was this one. Where does this piece fit? There. 15, 13, 10. Done.
Alright, nice up the time.
I'm not happy with it.
I'm hearing that people are starting to spread things about me and Keaton, and that is not something that I wanted to happen, and it's definitely something that I need to take care of.
So I'm escorted into the kitchen and I see jigsaw puzzles and I see a timer across the table and I'm like, oh lord, a jigsaw comp? My ass is grass.
Ready. Okay.
Well, I don't think I need to win this anyway, so it's okay.
This puzzle is tough. There are so many just blank white pieces and it's so hard. I am trying to shove pieces in and I have to stop and think, okay, you don't need to shove anything in. Just breathe for a second, go hit this timer and then reset.
That one's a little close for comfort.
Alright, and with that, I'm sorry.
Nailed it.
Anything else to say?
I'm so good at puzzles.
The first 30 seconds, like, are you kidding me?
So, we get this puzzle, and I timed out because I did not look at the box.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, there we go, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
Oh, I screwed that up horribly. Oh. What a flop. That's all I have to say about the Jigsaw challenge. I really thought I knew how long 30 seconds was. I really, truly do not.
Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to your second Captain's Challenge results. We're only going to announce the winners of the challenge, not everyone's times, because that's a lot.
Oops, I guess I'm not captain this time.
I'm nervous going into this round. I just got first captain and my name was already out, and now I'm hearing that my name is out more. I really feel like I need this again.
The first captain with a time of 6 minutes and 34 seconds is Jake.
I'm a little nervous about my threat level now, showing my cards and my competition skills this early.
I feel really good about Jake being the captain. He was just on my team previously, and I feel like we did connect by winning the last challenge.
And the second captain with a time of 8 minutes and 25 seconds is Kennedy.
Kennedy wins captain again for the second time, and I'm a little mixed because on one hand I'm like, okay, young queen, 19-year-old represent, but then I'm also like, okay, Kennedy, you're a threat, and I'm gonna keep my eyes on you.
I'm not upset that I won second captain, but I do need to manage my threat level.
I know Kennedy is feeling very cautious about winning a second captain in a row, but I mean, she could have chosen to throw it, A, and B, I want to be on her team because I know that she's going to keep me safe. Jake is fine too, but I just want to be on a winning team, so I hope whoever picks me is ready to run for their lives, or whatever this challenge is going to be.
I will do Chris. Jake picks me first? Ooh.
I will do Jolie.
Okay. I feel okay with Jake. I think he might pick me to be a number. That's alright. If Kennedy picks me, I'm bashing my head into a wall.
My mindset in this is I want to get some original blue team members on this vote, or on this team, so in case we lose, they can work together to vote somebody off. However, I'm not going to pick them all in a row. That's too obvious.
Erica.
I'm gonna do Tasia.
Once again, the second round in a row, I'm hearing everybody's name but mine. I'm thinking to myself, what is going on here? Why is nobody picking me?
Eric.
Wesley.
Picking my teams this time, I definitely want to pick people that I'm kind of close with and I've talked to a little bit, but I want to hear more about and more from.
I'll do Hollow Chris.
So Kennedy picks me for her team, and I am happy because she's one of the people that I have been building a connection so far in this game, so I couldn't be happier.
And the last 5 are on the blue team. So...
When I get put on the third team, I'm actually a little surprised. I'm pretty sure I have a good relationship with Kennedy and Jake, but maybe there's some more to it than I don't know about.
My immediate first thought on my team is that I am only really aligned with Keaton on this team. I haven't talked to Drew and Thomas that much at all, and Paul is a wild card. It feels like he was kind of talking to people that I haven't really been talking to people.
Drew, Melissa, Keaton, Thomas, and Paul, you will be on, not the blue team, the black team.
Ooh, I like that.
I'm not picked again, which is a little bit frustrating, which means I need to step up my social game more and really build these connections so that I could be on a team that I know I'm safe on.
I'm thinking, not me being on the leftovers team. That is so embarrassing. This is gonna be the most embarrassing round of my life.
Welcome to your second team challenge. This challenge is called Pass It On, and here's how it works. Each team will be hearing a story. However, you will not all be hearing the story at the same time, or even from the same person. The first person selected will hear the story from a member of production. That person will then relay the story to person number 2, and this will go on until everyone has heard the story. The last person will then answer questions about the story, and the team that gets the most questions correct will win this team challenge. In the event of a tie, a tiebreaker question will be asked.
They tell us the challenge is Pass It On, and I have played this before. I played it in my season of Ascendance. I heard the story first, then I talked about it. We ended up tying and ultimately just losing in a tiebreaker the first time around, but hey, we at least made it. So I figured maybe I'd be okay at this, and I actually volunteered to go first.
Every time I play this, I want to be the first person to listen to the story because my memory is pretty good, and I want to be the person that can bring that to my team.
It's the end of another Ascendance Live season. There were so many twists and turns with such a shocking finale, and even our third 2-time winner. It's almost time to make episodes, but first it's time for the annual production team vacation. The whole team quickly boarded their plane to Vegas, where Jake and Erica got a free upgrade to first class with all the SpaghettiOs and green apple sangria they wanted. The flight was planned for 4 hours, and after a 30-minute delay, they landed at 6:48 local time. As soon as they left the airport, Sarah led the group on a hike to the Valley of Fire to take a group photo, and then Stephanie showed them Peggy the doll at the Haunted Museum. Mark and Peyton helped the group escape the Blair Witch Room with 42 seconds to spare, and the group worked up an appetite, so they followed memes to RuPaul's dinner show, where Maddie led a cheer to the great season and all of the team's hard work. The bill came to $435, and the group split it evenly 10 ways. Edmund and Jabbar both grabbed a bottle of cherry wine and their 2-time winner crowns, and the group was on their way to watch JG's reaction videos on his Cars Media channel on the flight home. After a 4-hour flight, they landed at home just in time for Season 3 apps to drop.
So it starts off with Jake and Sarah. Jake has his SpaghettiOs, and they have green sangrias. Green apple sangrias.
Green apple sangrias. Okay. Second season.
Their flight gets delayed 3 times, and they end up landing around 6:38 p.m.
Taisha, girl, what are you doing?
So when they finally arrive, Sarah greets them. Okay, I want you to remember these key things. Alright, memes is the Ring of Fire.
Memes, Ring of Fire.
Ring of Fire. At the end of the whole experience, they go down and watch JG's home videos.
JG's home videos.
Like, yeah. Like, you know.
Remember explaining some videos, JG's home videos.
And when they go out to eat and everything, they split the bill 3 ways. The bill totals up to be $430.
Taisha is spilling the story, and I'm like, oh no, girl, you're changing stuff, you're forgetting stuff. Ah, it's not looking good.
Stephanie leads them down to like memes and everything.
Stephanie leads Jade and Sarah to memes and everything, right?
And memes have to do with fire, they go out to eat, they split the bill.
Split the bill. 3 ways, $430.
And they end their trip by seeing JG's home videos. And they end their trip with the second annual winner.
Alright.
So remember the numbers. So like when you tell them, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna come up 30 minutes and 45 minutes. It's in between there. So like that's like after Stephanie leads them down. So just remember those numbers, 30 minutes and 45 minutes. And that's pretty much.
Takes 32, 45 minutes?
I'll say 30 minutes and 45 minutes.
30 minutes and 45 minutes, okay.
Each time. So yeah.
Alright.
Oops.
Okay, this is a story about Ascendance Production from this season traveling to Las Vegas after they wrap the season. Okay, so it doesn't talk about the flight leaving from a particular city, but it basically says all of the production is gonna go get on a flight to celebrate. God, the number 3 and 2 is sticking out in my mind. A 2-time winner, like their 3rd 2-time winner. Maybe it was from last season because he was a 2-time winner. So to celebrate their 3rd 2-time winner, they said that. So the production team is going to get on a flight to Las Vegas to celebrate their 3rd 2-time winner. The flight is 4 hours to Las Vegas. However, it was delayed 30 minutes.
I need them to do well, but I need to pray to a higher power that Citio can give me something.
Once they landed, Sarah showed them something. Sarah and all of the little details and things that you think you should be paying attention to suddenly fly out of my brain. Who's the other pod team member with the Stephanie? Stephanie took them to, I know the name of this national park, Red Rocks of Fire, Red Fire, Fire Rocks.
So this is literally
In Vegas? Dude, it's like the national park that's straight east of Vegas. It's like all the fire rocks that you can like take the highway out to. And there's like Red Rocks. But Red Rocks isn't Sedona. Is it Red Rocks? It's like, I thought it had the word fire in it. But yeah, we can just say Red Rocks.
Valley of Fire.
Valley of Fire. Okay. Thank you, Thomas. You saved it for me. Sarah wanted Sarah, hold on. I'm sorry. Sarah took them somewhere, I don't remember where, I'm sorry. Stephanie took them to Ring of Fire, Valley of Fire. And then I said AJ took them to
RuPaul's Drag Race.
That's not correct. AJ took them to a haunted house.
Okay. AJ took them to a haunted house. Did Sarah take them to RuPaul's Drag Race?
I'm sorry.
So Melissa is struggling telling me this story, and I'm trying to help her figure out the details just based on the context clues that she's provided me.
I don't think the bill was $435 because I think they landed at $435.
Melissa, the numbers. How is that the thing that you messed up? 6 p.m. local time, $435. How do we, like, huh?
And they go to celebrate in Vegas. There's a 30-minute delay for the flight. The flight is 4 hours.
I have really taken in this information. I think that I have a good memory, and hopefully this can help my team. I have visualized it, I have heard it, I'm also retelling it in my head. I'm also using my finger on my knee and like writing it out. So I've taken in this information in multiple ways, and I think my team might actually have it.
They were promoted first class, and they gave us 2 free items. They land at 6:48 local time in Vegas. So in Vegas, they go to the Haunted Museum where someone shows them Peggy, the haunted doll, at the Haunted Museum. They go to the Bell Witch escape room. Mark leads them, and they get out with 45 seconds to spare.
Wesley is like sweating, and I'm just like, oh no, what is going on? Are you feeling good? Speak to me. What you got? Give me the tea. What's the sitch?
The bill at the show came to $485, and Maddie got on stage and cheered about how well the season went. Or like I said, and then they flew home to watch JG's reaction YouTube channel for the season. When they get home, they decide to open the season 3 applications for the cast. I believe that is like 85% of what there was.
I don't have anybody to blame but myself if we mess this up.
So most likely Jabbar, but I don't think there was a name in the story. They were going to take a 4-hour flight. The place was not indicated where they're flying from, but they're flying to Las Vegas. 4-hour flight, that was 30 minutes delayed.
Okay.
On the flight, Jake and Erica were upgraded to first class, where they enjoyed SpaghettiOs and green apple sangria. When they landed in Las Vegas, Sarah took them somewhere. We don't know where, but Sarah took them somewhere. Stephanie took them to the Valley of Fire. Jabbar and Maddie took them to dinner, where they split the bill 10 ways. AJ took them to a haunted house, and someone took them to RuPaul's Drag Race. I think it's AJ. Then they took a 4-hour flight back, and then they had it on that flight. Okay. Do you want to repeat it? I'm a little bit nervous about the people after me because there wasn't a lot of details in the story.
I've never been good at this challenge, but our team talked about before going into this that most of the time you only need 1 or 2 points to win. And what HGC is telling me, I am locking in the mental trap. Marvin and I are making eye contact. I know we're gonna be in good shape for getting these questions. I'm excited.
They are 3 hours late and arrive.
Their flight
is delayed 3 times, and they arrive at 6:38 p.m.
6:38, absolutely.
So they meet up with Stephanie.
Perfect.
And then Stephanie takes them away 30 to 45 minutes to meet up with Maddie.
Correct.
Maddie is with Memes, who is the Ring of Fire leader.
Yes.
And then the 5 of them go out to dinner and split the ticket 3 ways, which is $430.
Correct, that's the goal.
And then after that, they crown the second winner.
They meet up with the 6th
The 6th crown winner, which is JG.
Correct. And he shows them.
What was the story?
Question number 1. What was the name of the escape room in the story?
Escape Vegas.
Name an item Edmund and Jabbar grabbed on their way home. Where did the group take a photo together?
At the house. At a certain point, I just turned around and I look at the team and I'm like, are you guys trying to sabotage me or something? Like, I'm just confused as to what's going on right now.
What time did the airplane land?
4:35.
Question 5. How much did each portion cost for dinner?
Okay, let's say they spent $900, put it 10 ways, $90.
What drink was served in first class?
What was the name of the doll at the Haunted Museum?
Oh, it was probably some shady shit from season 1. Let's say Galen. That seems to be right. So this is for everyone watching. You need to know that the cast of Ascendance Live Season 1 is a bunch of shady bitches. And I know they were involved in putting this story together. So I have no idea. I never even heard about a doll, so I definitely don't know a doll's name. So I'm thinking they probably made it some shady name of a cast member from season 1, so I just picked one.
All right, hello and welcome to your second team challenge results. You all had 7 questions to answer. So the team in last place with 0 out of 7 correct was the red team.
0 out of 7. I'm not surprised at all, but guess who has to go vote now?
And then we had a tie between black and green with 2 out of 7 correct each.
I just know that I did the best that I could because I wasn't given the information to the questions.
So what we are going to do is do a tiebreaker question. So I need Eric and I need Keaton. Yes.
So the red team lost, and it was brought to our attention that the green team and the black team both tied with 2 correct answers.
I can't lose. I gotta do this right now, or I know it's game over.
How much time did all 3 teams spend inside the escape room? How much time did all 3 teams spend inside the escape room? When you're ready, hold it up to your chest, don't reveal. We have about 5 seconds left.
Wait.
4,
Wait.
3, 2, 1.
Can we go over?
Reveal. Okay. The correct answer was 1 hour, 45 minutes, and 54 seconds, which means congratulations, black team.
Oh my god! I can breathe.
Well, I guess I'm going to the vote. I'm nervous for this one.
All right, once again, congratulations, black team, on winning. Now, for red and green, you will once again be going to a joint elimination, so you will be voting together, and one person will be going home.
Yes! I don't have to go back to elimination. I love this. Good luck, y'all.
I'm absolutely relieved that I won. I did not know what the vote would have been, and the fact that I didn't get picked for a team makes me extremely nervous.
As soon as we get results, Kennedy taps me on the shoulder and she just whispers in my ear. She's like, Eric. I'm like, why Eric? I'm just gonna go with it and run with it, so.
Oh my god.
When he flipped over 115, I was like, too high, too high, too high. So I just needed you to go one below that. I was just like, please. You said 101, and I was like, yes, we got it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I was like 100.
I really wanted to be like, it's okay, because you were like holding the.
I was like, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
What did you do a hug? I was like, it's okay, it's okay. I was like, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine.
Oh my god.
The very reason I didn't want to be a part of it put me in such a big great.
You ended up in the clutch position. Oh my god.
So you're the only one who like was safe twice.
Yeah, you can say
so do we just like show them?
Yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Like, I was like, I want to stay out of it because I don't want to influence what's going on. But people come to us.
Because I heard from other people that they were like, oh, people on, were you blue?
Yeah.
They were like, oh, people on blue want you out. Multiple people said that to me. And I was like, what is blue doing on my business right now? You're not even part of the conversation.
Should we work?
I don't know. Yeah, I want to learn. I want to listen.
I want to literally I'm so happy. There's gonna be a lot of information going on.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, there's gonna be information going on.
I'm not gonna get in a conflict.
No.
Like if they come to.
I'll just walk around.
Yep. Awesome.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah.
If they let me in the conversation, I'll stay in it. Like,
No, we can go on.
So I'm safe, but I need to do some talking because nobody on this team I want to see go.
He wants to know too because he can't just have a second go and play his game.
That's what he just
So it's me that was in your pitch, unfortunately. But what I want to yes. So I'm going to make one of those. He's moving up. Yes, so if we keep so after that. I think she feels good with me. So the reason our team, right? So I think she feels good because she has nothing person to do. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Because if she thinks we're something like that, she don't finish, she can do something. And if not, we can do something that is finished.
Yeah.
It looks like the vote is between Eric and Zoe. I like the both of them now.
The first names that come up are me and Eric, which is scary as hell.
I didn't need to
No, I just because like I'd rather us have everyone less communication and like people said that you said that you heard my name.
Yeah.
But like I don't think that you threw it out. So.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not thinking. Because I remember Eric.
Okay.
And then Jim just like doing stuff. No.
Okay, and I just want to let you know the advantage that I want. It's not any sort of like immunity advantage. It's individual immunity at 8 or it's an immunity advantage at 8, 7, or 6. So it has nothing to do with this.
Yeah, absolutely. And I promise nothing.
Okay. Okay.
But yeah.
Just like keep me updated.
All of a sudden, out of the blue, Zoe comes up to me and says that she hears my name.
Like, in terms of me and why, but obviously it doesn't.
Well, yeah, I guess we're trying to like, I don't.
What's the timer right now?
I think the timer's downstairs.
Okay. Like, where's your hair right now? Like,
I mean, that's the thing. I came in this not knowing anybody. I'm a little shy. I don't understand. I'm an easy go. Let's go off the person who's not going to be easy. I get it, but like.
Well, it's the fact that you're like, you're trying. I know, like, so when you're shy, like, I hate that.
Really don't want to go. And the only person who myself into me, like, I have no powers. I don't know that she's one of like other messages that she's one.
Yeah, she has that covered thing. I wonder what that is. Yeah, that's good.
It's like, if you guys can like help in what way.
I mean, I can talk to people.
We can see. We need to see the majority. Is it 7?
Yes, you need 7.
I talked with a couple people, but ultimately, I don't want to do too much. I don't want to risk my game this early.
No hard names aren't acceptable nowadays, which is good. Do we want to try and target anyone, or do we still want to go? Obviously, I want to write this down.
Yes, me too.
So, for sure. So do we want to just ride the waves or do we want to pitch?
I think it's too soon. Okay. Too soon. Okay. So, yeah.
They're both mysteries to me.
Yeah. Yes.
You?
I mean, I am in the same boat you are.
Eric's name is coming up. He's been a little bit under the radar and a little bit slower to get to know people, so I think he might be in trouble here.
No, I won't.
Sorry, my hands are so sweaty, it's disgusting.
I'm hearing Zoe, Jodalie, and Eric, and I'm thinking, okay, I really need to be smart with how I vote here. I think that this round will severely impact the rest of the game, and I don't want to make the wrong decision.
Your name, I don't know.
I mean, I don't like that, so you just show it to me.
I mean, what do you guys? I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
That wouldn't.
For sure.
All the time.
You guys can go when there's
Do you know why?
I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna go to every individual group, every individual person, see who the names are, and hopefully I can stay.
What do you do? I mean, we'll walk this over and over and okay, what do you expect about other people?
I just haven't heard that from anyone except for right now.
It's disappointing to hear Eric's name, especially because he and I bonded the night before.
I don't want to vote another woman, but I don't want to vote Eric.
I think the wins at least 3 points, so like.
I felt that, like, Erica leaving me, so because, yeah, it's wrong too.
Yes.
But it's also.
I really don't want to go.
I don't know.
I quickly go to Erica and tell her to fight with no further context. Because I don't want her to go.
Suggesting Eric.
Zoe and Eric, because they're kind of Erica, they're kind of like.
I mean, if they're co-conspiring, then they're going to be conflicting people. Personally, between the two, I would keep you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I probably should have said that at first. I want to keep you. I don't think it's a distraction.
That's reassuring. I'm nervous. And I haven't heard any of your guys' names, so you're all fine.
I don't want to vote for Eric. I want to keep my alliance strong, so I decide to say maybe Zoe's someone who needs to go. I mean, that's who Eric wants to do.
Well, this here, I know my I know I'm a little shy and I get off. That's why like it's an easy vote. Like I hear it's between myself, potentially Zoe. I heard Norman as well. Like I don't want to.
Yeah, totally.
What's my like? Should I vote for Zoe? Or
Zoe and you are getting the most traction. So
I mean, like, this is so sorry. I want to keep you on the feel the best way.
Exactly.
And you make me smile, I'll make you smile.
Yes.
Yeah.
I hate that, you know, we're in this position.
Exactly. And I know we're all going to be in that position next time, but like now that it's like this early, so.
But I definitely don't want to see you go. Period. Sort of stuff. Is there any other people that could possibly follow us in? Do you think that's all possible?
No, I had no words. Like I literally like I came in this game alone. So like I'm trying to build my relationships, but it's obviously a little slower for me and I apologize for that. But
Yeah, totally. It's hard for people to open up like accessory, so like no one should hold that against you.
And I mean, it's so early that the 20 minutes just started. People are going to be throwing everything at the wall just to see what's done. So I think just going and scraping that off would be fine, which we can do.
So like, do I guys have a password number for me? Yes. Would you keep me down a lot? It's like, listen, if whoever saves me is who I'm gonna save in the future. Well, Pinky. Air Pinkies. Pinkies. Okay. Wow.
It seems like there's a decent amount of traction for Eric, so I'm just gonna go with it, and hopefully it's smooth sailing and no numbers come on back onto me.
I don't think so. I know. I think that they've already found. I didn't see anything.
I think Melissa and Erica, like, I would not be surprised if they come home. Yeah, they looked. They looked the first night.
Crafty, I didn't even try. I was more worried about, I don't think I could have done that. That seems dangerous.
I hate those stairs.
Oh, these stairs are treacherous.
They're so bad.
Treacherous.
Somebody's gonna trip. I can
Yeah.
just tell.
It's Eric's bitches, that's why we have that color. Just like a good point.
There's also a good point for her. No, I don't know if that's a good point for her to start. So we don't know what does. Sorry. We can still use it.
Because she
Her name's up there, so she's probably not. I think she's at the top.
I still do Eric. And I feel bad doing it, but like more so for the benefit of her game. Like,
Yeah. And it leads to Eric and she wants to do it.
And like Eric knows.
oh my god, his face, like I can't. I'm sorry.
I feel so bad. He has valid points. He's making one Erica. Making one Erica is huge. We can't. Exactly. We can't do that. And I don't want to see him go.
Yeah.
But the problem is, if Eric doesn't go, he would be like
Enraged.
No, he doesn't.
If Eric does.
If Eric doesn't go, he will be like, you're dead to whoever saved him. But we really want to piss off everybody else.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I haven't participated.
Yeah,
It's production team. Production has some green dice. Green. It's on the second floor. We gotta go.
just a little. Zoe, Erica.
Okay.
So like, what do you like? I don't even know.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No. No, definitely come for our asses.
It is so much time.
Yeah.
So much time.
That's hard to hear. No, I don't want to go.
Don't hear.
It's gonna be hard. We're playing a game that's gonna have like hard decisions and everything. So I am totally down with it.
As I'm talking around, my worst fears are happening. All three people that I particularly wanted to work with, their names are floating around. Erica's is floating around, Eric's is floating around, Zoe's is floating around, so I need to do something to stop this.
I want your team. I want it to
Yeah, I heard you like early on, but it hasn't come up before.
Really?
Like in it, like when you said first.
Oh, okay.
But like I said,
They're like, what's the easy way?
Because only creative names come up, and a single red name has been drawn, which is and that's why. But I feel like it's like either we're not gonna or
So I'm standing in the group, and they're going back and forth saying, Erica, Eric, Erica, Eric, and then I keep saying Erica, trying to push it there.
When I'm not in votes, I really don't get involved. I don't think it's really fair for me to insert myself into these conversations when it's life or death in a game of somebody else and I don't have a choice in the outcome. It seems a little bit weird and overplaying, and I don't like it.
If you're voting, you need 4 more people.
Yeah.
It's easy to pull a 2 and a 2.
Oh,
We don't have the time.
Yeah.
There's no time.
No.
Yeah.
Hello everyone and welcome to the second elimination of Ascendance Live 2. Before we go to vote, if anyone has anything that they would like to say, the floor is open.
I don't have any fancy powers to use to save me. It's unfortunate that I'm going when it's not a blind side, because that's why I would prefer to go. If it is a last-ditch speech for me to stay, you guys know me for the 24 hours that we've been playing. And honestly, like, I know I've been a little quiet. I would like to showcase a little bit more what I have to offer. I'm gonna be honest, my vote's gonna go towards Zoe. Love her to death, don't want her to go. But if we're gonna look at a threat level, if you guys wanna win this game, who do you guys wanna play the game with? Somebody who has connections with multiple people or somebody who has connections with nobody? That's what I have to offer. If you guys wanna utilize that to your benefit, you guys are more than welcome to. If not, I will walk out of this house with my head held high. We'll love all of you guys. I'm so glad I got to meet you, but other than that, good luck.
Don't vote for me.
Anyone else? No? Cool. Okay. Alright, I have the vote. Before I reveal the vote, if anyone has any hidden powers or advantages and you would like to use them, now would be the time to do so. Alright. First vote. Eric. Second vote. Zoe. That is 1 vote Eric, 1 vote Zoe. Third vote. Eric. That is 2 votes Eric, 1 vote Zoe. Fourth vote. Jodalee. That is 2 votes Eric, 1 vote Zoe, 1 vote Jodalee. Fifth vote. Eric. That is 3 votes Eric, 3 votes Eric, 1 vote Zoe, 1 vote Jodalee. Sixth vote. Eric. That is 4 votes Eric, 1 vote Zoe, 1 vote Jodalee. Eighth vote. And the second person voted out of Ascendance Live 2, Eric. You have a few moments to say your goodbyes.
Of course. Well, for starters, green is not my color. It was great meeting you guys. Love each and every one of you. Looking forward to meeting you guys in the future. If ever you get that sympathy vote, thank you. Let me know who you are once you're voted out. I voted for the biggest threat. I did not vote for Zoe. I did vote for you. You are the biggest social threat and the sneakiest player I see in the game. But good luck. Other than that, have a good day.
Eric Broden calling me the sneakiest player? I was the one person in the alliance trying to get the votes to say to him, all of these people threw you under the bus, I supported you. Sneaky, biggest threat.
I am 100% agreeing with Eric's goodbye speech. Jodalee's playing exactly like he did in Ghost of the Past, and I'm not about to let that happen. He needs to go very soon.
So I'm really happy I came into this game. It's unfortunate that I got out second. I had so much more to offer. Ultimately, I blame myself. I didn't connect with enough people. Unfortunately, this cast just wasn't built for me. There are some people that I might just not get along with. It's okay. I'm okay with it. I'm gonna move on, and I really had a good experience.
I really wanted to work with this player, but I sadly have to vote Eric.
I will sadly be voting for Eric this evening. I just didn't get that much from you, but nothing but love. Wow.
Thank you. I think you are a wonderful human being, but I don't want to see a woman go anytime soon, so Eric, I'm voting for you. It's all love.
Not happy to do this, but Eric.
I need to stop playing Ascendance. Okay, so like the last time I went with my heart and it was perfect because no one knew. This time, I think I got in trouble for talking too much, which is totally unlike me, so I had to stay with the majority. I'm sorry. I have to vote for Eric. Aw.
Drew, I'm just kidding.
Step to the side, or back a little. Perfect.
You know, it's so easy to go with majority, and I like both people who have been floated, Eric and Zoe, but I must follow my gut and stir the pot just a little bit and place my vote for Zoe.
It's you or me. I vote for Eric.
I'm voting for Eric. It's not personal. Sorry, buddy.
Oh my gosh, I picked these teams to try and keep our blue group safe because I knew that we were going to have targets and I couldn't do it, and if it wasn't for Erica and the Florist alliance that we made, I would have tried to push her maybe a little bit harder, so I'm so sorry, but Eric, I have to vote for you.
Any like
Stop
last
there.
minute advantages anywhere?
Look for them a little that way and a little back. A little bit more. Perfect.
I have questions after this.
Okay, you can say whatever you want for your vote.
Yeah, so my vote is going to be for who I personally think is the biggest threat at this moment based off of Lie's alliances. My vote's going to be for Jodalee. I know I originally said I was going to vote for Zoe, however, love her too much, she's genuine, not going to vote for her.
I'm sadly voting for Eric.
Okay, this is really sad, but we didn't talk and you spread shit about me, so I'm voting Eric.